Here I am back at Mom's house. I want to show the garden. Show you the green beans this year. Did something a little different with the bean trellises. Last year I used 1x1s and 2x2s, made teepees and cross pieces, attached them all together, and it worked fine at the beginning of the year. But by fall, the bean plants were so heavy that most of the poles started breaking, and I had to replace them, and it was kind of a mess. So this year I made something different. I used 4x4s and at 10 foot long, dug a 2-foot hole in the ground and just buried them in the ground, packed dirt around them. They're not permanent, so I can take them out at the end of the season. Seem to be doing pretty well. I put these cross pieces here at the bottom on both poles on each end. Can't see that one for the weeds. And then here I ran a wire each end to end and put a turnbuckle on there, and then tightened the wire, and then to that I attached baling twine. It's plastic baling twine from the bottom of the wire up to the very top wire, and then over to the wire on the other side, and the beans are trailing up that. So it seems to be doing pretty well so far. I think I might have gotten a little close together, but the beans haven't broke anything down, and it was pretty easy to make. I think I spent about $30 on the wood, and maybe 40 total with the wire included. But here are my beans this year. These are Blue Lake pole beans. Haven't picked anything yet, but it's been raining so much here in Indiana. Haven't had a chance. I planted everything late. So I've got a lot of beans in there I'm going to pick today. It's August the 10th. Some more, so they're nice. Blue Lake, I planted them last year for the first time, the pole bean variety, and they're really productive. Got a lot of beans just in a small area. Look at those, are nice ones there. Those are about 8 inches, 9 inches long, 8 inches I guess. Mosquitoes are terrible out here after the rain. And here's more here. Lots of them, ready to be picked. Now this one over here is an heirloom. It's called case knife. I'll put the name at the bottom of the video. This came from a friend of mine, Mom's neighbor. Had these in Tennessee. She brought them when she moved to Indiana. So they're ready to pick now too. You can either pick these now, that's a little large, or let them go to maturity and dry out and then make them as green or as dried beans. And more of the case knife over here. And then this one, this is called Scarlet runner beans. These are called Scarlet runner beans. They came from Thomas Jefferson's home, Monticello, in Charlottesville, Virginia. Thomas Jefferson was our 3rd president, and he was the principal author of the Declaration of Independence. His estate was built in late 1700s, and it was a plantation. Several of the heirloom plants that they grew when he was living are still being grown on the estate, and they sell the heirloom seeds. They have things like artichoke, lettuce, scarlet runner beans. These are huge beans. It's a lima bean variety, and these are eaten. Haven't tried them yet, but from what I understand, you can eat them when they're really small, pod and all, or when they start getting large, just let them dry out and then cook them like lima beans. So they have artichoke, lettuce, a lot of other of these scarlet runner beans. There's more case knife there. I mainly grew them for the novelty, I guess. I've never had beans with red blooms on them before. From what I've read, Thomas Jefferson grew these mainly for as an ornamental, and but they're also edible. And the hummingbirds are really attracted to them, so that was another reason I planted them, to see if it would bring in more hummingbirds. We have a few here, but they do seem to like them. The butterflies do too. I always have a lot of butterflies out here. So that's it for the beans this year. We got to start picking. It's getting ready to rain here, and if I don't start picking soon, it's going to be I'll be pretty wet. Okay, thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.